Hey, so I've seen a lot of videos on this Bora Speedhorse XT, and I wanted to add my 2 cents because everybody goes, oh, hey, guess what? You can put in a 2x flush here and then 2x on top, and you can make a work table. And yeah, okay, like that, right? Well, I want to show you why I've done what I've done, because I don't like to bend over anymore. So what I've done is I've left 3.5 inches so you can fit like that, and then this goes all the way down flat. It's pretty tight because this is thick duck fur, but anyway, so the reason why I'm doing that is this piece here could be a 12-footer, 12'6", whatever, and you could have 2 horses configured this way, and then over there at the height of the wall you want to frame, you have the same configuration spun around 180 degrees, and what you have is a place to build walls. You have your top plate up here, you have your bottom plate over there, wherever that needs to be, and this one would sit like, this bottom one would sit out here 12 feet long, and then you just set your plate 2x4, 2x6, whatever, on top of that, and it would be supported the entire way, because you'd have, this would be a 12-footer, and this would be a 12-footer, and about 2/3 of the way, like 1/3, 2/3, put a screw or nail in there to keep them all like a little L, give them some strength, and you would be shooting your walls together without having to bend over. So I'm sure that'll take a little more on-site engineering, but I'm motivated to not have to bend over and build them down on the ground. Especially if it's not like production framing where you got to go 100 miles an hour. So there you go. I hope this helps somebody come up with some more cool ideas. Hey, so this is very well packed. These, there was like 1, 2, 3, 4 of these laying across here and stuff. So they've done some good engineering figuring out how to cut these to the right size. But the reason why I had to order these was I bought one in Squim at Home Depot. That one right there. I liked it so much I wanted to go get another one. But every one of these ends was bent to the side on the other 4 remaining ones they had. So now that I'm looking at the packaging, I'm pretty sure when it got shipped, somebody dropped it on this end or the other end, and the impact bent these. But the way they've built this, excellent packaging. Yeah, there's a couple little defects, like that right there, but they're gonna get worse as I own them. But otherwise, most everything here is square. I just needed these ends to be square so that the 2x can fit down in there. All right, and if you want, call that guy. I'm not affiliated with any of this, but I've had those C700s for a while, and I like this. This is good. One last thing. These are not identical. This one here says max rating 1,500 pounds. This one, 1,800 pounds. So, interesting. All right, well, and I don't see them showing off how that cross member could be 12 feet long on this end, and then you get 2 more horses 9 feet away or 10 feet away, whatever your wall height is, with another 12-foot system. And man, you could be framing inside and outside walls and all kinds of stuff. All right, yeah. And finally, I've screwed the sacrificial 2x4 on where the screws are down in there, and lined them up with these lines based off the first one. So if these holes are different than these newer ones, then I'm wrong. But that way I'll know if I'm cutting anywhere close. I'm not going to cut that depth, but I just want to know. I want to think about it while I'm working on these. Know that there's embedded screws in there. Don't mess around. Okay, so I have to take the rolling cart part off of the table saw. So that's why the original metal folding legs are there. because I couldn't get that to fit. And on this current project, I'm ripping a lot of stuff, so I can't rip the tube side. Otherwise, it'd be more Milwaukee back out. But so I saw on a Stanley Dirt Monkey, he went to SEMA, and the guys at Decked had a slide out drawer thing that they've compiled. I really think what I would like to see is like I would buy the bed slide. This is the 2,000 pound one, and then somehow mount their deck drawers on top, or at least half of this as decked drawers, where I could pull out half this way. The thing about bed slide, it only comes out 75% of the distance. I think Cargo Glide or whatever it is, they come out 100%. But then you really got to fasten it to your bed, because you start bringing weight way out here, it's going to want to pull up inside your bed. But this works really good, so I need to get another horse. So I have 4, and I've already got them with the 2x mounted. They fit perfect. So one more will fit, and then whatever. I mean, it's pretty far back in there. Got some room. This is just a cobbled mess. None of this stuff really belongs in this side. Normally, this is where the track saw tracks live, and whatever doesn't damage the track saw tracks. But it's got room for improvement. But it works good. Works good for me. So there you go. Pack everything back up. So I almost forgot, as I was closing this, I realized, I don't know if I've talked about this. So I plug in from the outside, and it's got 2 heads. So I've got it connected to a charger and an air compressor back there, so I can close the backup in the rain, or if it's wherever I'm at, and I have air on board plus whatever I want. I got an extra plug, so I put a 3-way on there, and charge batteries, run the Milwaukee radio, run a space heater. If it gets really cold, I'll just put a little space heater out here and keep the tools warm if it freezes. But look, it's December, it's after Christmas, and our grass is still green, so it's just cool out. It's not cold.